Hello, you join me in the USA Tier 4 sort qualifying where currently the Ferrari of Beck has the fastest lap with a 1:32.9. Let's see who is on a lap, and it will be the Aston Martin. What will it be across the line? It's going to be third with a 1:33.8. Let's go on board the Aston Martin of TJ here, who's got 600ths and 8,000ths of his current Sector 1 time. He's gonna enable DRS down and back straight. He looks pretty quick through Sector 2, but 300ths. Oh, and he cuts the track there, but it's not invalidated. He's pretty nice through that chicane, and he's gonna come around the final corners and he's gonna invalidate it. Oh, and now he's run into the pit wall. Well, that's not very good for him, as he now drops to 4th, with I believe the Haas beating him. And now, what can RL do? He's already in 3rd, but he's going for another lap and he's invalidated it at that corner. Oh, and now he spun it. That's a very slippery AlphaTauri. Let's go on board Cayenne, who's going for a lap. Don't mind me while I'll just get the turn map up. And there is yellow flags in Sector 1 for a slow car. Let's go on board with the Red Bull, who's going for a good Sector 1 hit. It looks like a good Sector 2 as well so far, as he's on 1 lap. Old soft tyres making this lap. And it's gonna be 3/10, and he nearly loses control there, and it's not gonna be an improvement for him, as he's losing the car, and it's not going to be an improvement as he runs wide there. But let's go for someone else. What is this? Are you having a laugh? It's not going to be an improvement, I see that. sorry, but I am back and it looks like the Red Bull of EVKK has crashed here. But let's go on board with the Haas of Tom, who's got 3/10 up so far, which would put him on provisional pole position. Let's see what he can do here with... It's gonna be a fastest lap, provisional pole position for Tom, the Haas car. It's gonna be first place for him, but can anyone beat it as FRL just spins there at sector 2? Oh, and it's gonna be this wide, but he pits anyway, so it does not matter for the Williams. Let's go on board with... Who should I go on board with? We're gonna go on board with FRL, who's gonna come into the pits. Let's go on board with AlphaTauri of RL, who's 2/10 off his time now, which is a pretty fast sector 1 where... As he comes round turn 7 there, starting the back straight. He's gonna come round turn 8 there very nicely, and he's gonna set a fastest sector 2 time there, being 5/10 off his time now, which would put him on provisional pole maybe. It was a very fast sector 2, but what can he do in sector 3 here as he comes round to the final turn, and what's it gonna be? Very nicely through there, and it's gonna be second place. It's going to be 2/10 off first, but it is going to be second for AlphaTauri, and hopefully I wasn't on audio. Let's go look at the Ferrari now, as he starts his sector 2 with a fastest sector 2 time, as now he starts sector 3, my mistake. He's looking very fast through here, but can he get first place? He's gonna come round the final corner here, and is it gonna be provisional pole position for him? It looks like it will be. It's provisional pole for Beckmars in the Ferrari. It's a very good lap with a 1:32.0, 4/10 off second place, which is very good. Let's go on board with Aston Martin, who looks to be going for a very good Sector 3 here so far. Gonna come across the line, and it is gonna be 5th place, an improvement with a 1:33.3. And there is FRL spinning himself round. He's gonna need to avoid Aston Martin here as he goes across the gravel. But anyway, talking about Aston Martin, let's go on board with him as no one in the top 2 seems to be going for a good time so far, but maybe Tom might. Let's go on board with him then. Can he get provisional pole position with 2/10ths gained in Sector 1 there, which is the fastest Sector 1 timing so far. Can he get provisional pole? Is it going to be a Haas on the pole, or is it going to be a Ferrari? As now the Aston Martin running wide there, what time will it be? It's not gonna be an improvement as he stays 5th, but let's go on board with the Haas again. He's 4/10ths off, so he needs to gain 4/10ths, but can he do it? He's gonna enable DRS, and it's gonna be only 2/10ths, and it's gonna be no improvement for him as he stays 2nd place. So there you have it, the quali results, and Beck is on pole, followed by Tom and then RL. And it is going to be raining for this race in USA. let's see what the drivers can do here under the very wet conditions on track today. As we do start the formation lap here, and there's a ton of people already off, and it's going to be Aston Martin and Christo, I believe. No, it's going to be RL and Air off, so yeah. And the Haas and Ferrari have been disqualified now. And most drivers opt in for the wet tyres, of course. All of them, in fact. And now, at the request of the owner of FCS, I will now put it in broadcast mode. I believe we might be getting a restart here because it is raining here. And it supposedly isn't supposed to be raining, and that mod hasn't done his job and put it to the correct settings, but hey ho, here we go again. Mods not doing their jobs. It's amazing, it's absolutely amazing, and now I will believe I will have to leave here. And I will have to restart, so yeah, tis mods, you've ruined this, but yeah. And we might be restarting here, but I don't know, since it's very unclear the instructions from the mods. We will see, but I have no idea what to do here at all. But we will look at the race start. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Maybe it might be restarted, maybe not, as it's gonna be lights out here, and away we go with the Ferrari getting a good start. But will it matter with... Oh, and it's gonna be RL. He's gonna lose positions there, and he's gonna be bumped on the rear tire from the Haas, who is gonna spin out, and the Haas and AlphaTauri are gone here. And the Haas has collided, and he's now down in 14th, as everyone is colliding here in these wet conditions, and 3 cars, 4 already gone. What will be happening here, but will it matter at all? It might not. As we will see the fight for first place. Here is RL now, DNFs. But will it matter, as it's now a safety car? I have no idea what to do here at all. Okay, and now it turns out we will be leaving, and going to another server, it seems, so... Absolutely amazing. I have now got an invite from the mod to join another server. Let's see what will happen now. I'm not sure what grid order it will be. It looks like it will be one quali, so last quali doesn't matter at all. Oh, whoever that is, he better stop talking right now, man. I'll just join party chat right now and I'll be right back. And we are back. We seem to have lost a few drivers here, about 3 drivers we've lost. Not sure what really happened to them, but hopefully they will rejoin, and now we have lost another one, I believe, so... Qualifying is off, so it will be a custom grid here. It looks like we might be starting with 11 drivers. It's very unclear, but let's see what we can do, as now another driver leaves, so we're starting with half a grid here. Absolutely diabolical. Oh my god, we have 15 drivers now. This is absolutely sensational. The biggest turnout FCS has ever seen. It is absolutely sensational. I've got no words but sensational. Away we are with the formation lap with Tom leading the pack as always. I'm just gonna get a bag of crisps. Just don't worry about it, I'll be right back with... Boom! Back in time, and now the cars are rejoining the track here. I'm out of breath. And now let's go on board with Tom and... Oh my god, what is happening? No, let's go on board with the race leader here. As it's gonna be lights out and away we go here. It's gonna be a good start from the top two here. What can they do is Aston Martin very close behind. And they are fighting, and oh, and FRL nearly losing it there. But he is gonna lose a few positions as Elijah has spun it. And now they drop to 15th. But let's see the fight for first place here. What will happen? And Aston Martin, I think, cutting the track there a bit, but they're gonna try it on 7th place. And they're gonna make 6th maybe? No, they aren't. Are they? They're gonna go side by side, and I think Aston Martin has got through here and he might be up. As there is a fight at the bottom of the pack there. And oh, Aston Martin nearly losing it there, I believe, getting hit on the rear tyre. And now they do drop to 10th place. And now they are getting hit a lot there. And it's been a terrible start for them here. Let's go on board with FRL, who's chasing the Aston Martin for P3. And now Jimmy will come into the pits here. It's not been a good start for him, but no DNF so far in this race. I feel so lonely here, man. I feel so lonely. Come on, man. Really. FRL still keeping close behind Aston Martin. As now the Mercedes of and Fox go head to head here, and they're gonna go side by side here. Coming out of the back straight, who will get ahead? It looks like the Mercedes will, but they're still side by side here, and it looks like the Ferrari has got a better exit, and the Ferrari's going to be forced off the track there, but he's going to come back, and he is going to make a dive bomb down the inside. This is amazing racing, but it looks like the Mercedes will get ahead here, as Fox is going wide there. As I believe DRS is enabled this lap, which will definitely help FRL out a lot. And there are yellow flags in Sector 3 for a slow Aston Martin, who's just given up really. but FRL will get DRS. And what will he be able to do? Will he be able to get ahead? It's going to be very interesting. Let's go on the car view here, and they're going to go side by side here. But what's going to happen is, it seems the Williams has got ahead into third place. Let's see what tyres everyone is on here. But now Aston Martin will get DRS, and he is following close behind FRL. He's going to be a bit too far back, but will he send it? He will send it for third place. This is an amazing fight here for third place, and they're going to be side by side, but it seems that FRL has managed to keep third place. But now FRL is going wide, and Aston Martin is following very close behind, and it will now get DRS. They're just a few tenths behind each other, and what will they do here? Oh, he's going to send it down the inside. He's not even going to wait for the straight, and they're going to ban wheels there with FRL driving into Aston Martin's rear tyre. But Aston Martin is going to get DRS, but FRL will get a slipstream. It's not going to be enough, but what the Williams can fifth do, and I just lost my sentence there. FRL is going to send it down the inside, but he has to back out of that move, but he's going to try again, you know. But oh my god, he's coming back here. This is an amazing fight here for third place. He's coming back, but it seems like Aston Martin will keep the position. It looks like, and Beek has gone. He spun it at sector 3. But let's go back to FRL, who's still following, oh my god, who's still following closely behind, as Aston Martin of TJ gets a bad exit. Can he try an audacious, oh my god, audacious dive bomb down the inside, coming into the back straight here? He's gonna get DRS, but will he have to wait? He will, as he's just too far behind, but they're very close there. Very, very close there. And now the McLaren, and I have no idea what this view is, and it looks like the FRL has got past, and Aston Martin is going to make a dive bomb here. But what can Aston Martin do? It seems like nothing so far, and it's going to try down the inside, but he's going to spin, but he's going to save it. He is going to save it. And now the McLaren will have a very good run on him, run outside. But he will have to back out there, as FRL is already out of DRS range. He's going to send it down the inside, you know, they're banning wheels there, coming into the final corner. Oh, and he moves very dangerously there. And he's going to try it around the outside, but can Aston Martin keep the position? He can. Let's go back to broadcast, where they're very close there, but at the front, the Haas is pulling away from second place. As they come into the back straight, they're all so close to each other. as now Pollen gonna try down the inside, and they're gonna go side by side into the back straight. Pollen is gonna get DRS, but will it be enough? It looks like it will be, as we go to TV pod, and he's gonna try it around the outside, but TJ has got the inside line. Pollen is sticking to the outside line here, and he's gonna make a dive for it, but TJ is still following, and TJ now has a penalty for track limits. As Pollen now tries it down the inside, can he keep ahead? TJ is just ahead, and Pollen's gonna have to back out of that, but Pollen does get ahead. I think Pollen... Oh, and now the Mercedes of Zeb is gonna try it for 4th place, but TJ will have DRS somehow. This is a battle for 4th place here. The Mercedes is coming into view. Oh, and he's gonna try it, but that's gonna be very dangerous, and he has to yield there, but he's gonna try it on the inside now with a very nice move for 4th place, and oh my god, TJ has spun it. Oh no, it's been an amazing race, but now he's spun it, and he's now dropped to 7th place here. Let's go back to the fight for 4th place. Both of them will have DRS here. It looks like the Mercedes is doing very nice to keep ahead in 4th place. Oh, he's gonna come into the rear tire of him. That's going to be a big hit, and I think he got damage on his front wing. He most definitely has. He's going very slow. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a disaster for Pollen, as he has to come into the pits now, as well as the top 2 coming into the pits for medium tires. And it's going to be terrible for Pollen, but he will come into the pits now with the front wing chains. Now let's go with our provisional race leader here. He looks to have come out with a very nice gap, as there is yellow flags in sector 3, and that is for Jimmy, who's really had a terrible qualifying and race now. Oh, and he spun it again, you know. As you can see, is a Haas of Tom with a lot of pace there, as there is yellow flags in sector 1 for Jimmy, of course. Tom's already gained 1.5 seconds on this lap, and Aston Martin opting to stay out, as there is another set of yellow flags. Tom is gaining on Kyan, but will he get DRS on the back straight here? Doesn't look like it so far. When Kyan gets slowed down by Erzen there, that is very dangerous. Oh, and Oh my god, he's been taken out by Erzens, and oh my god, Kyan's race has been ruined by a backmarker. This is unbelievable. Absolutely. This is... I'm lost for words. This is disgraceful. From Erzen colliding into Kyan, and now he has got damage. Absolutely disgraceful. He should never be able to race again. That's just... And now he has got front wing damage as well. What looked like a good race for him has been turned around, and he's lost about 15 seconds there. Look, Erzens, whoever you are, look, you're just sad because you're P15, you're a sit driver, you're absolutely sit, so you collide into other people, you absolutely sit. That's why you were 50 seconds off bloody 14th and you were only 15th. You are absolutely sit, so you turn to destroying other people's race. Absolutely disgraceful. And now FRL will come out in third place here, just behind RL. And there is a safety car here, in fact. I'm not sure what for, but everyone is coming into pits now, which will ruin the Haas's race. Absolutely disgraceful, man. Absolutely disgraceful. This will be a very interesting restart with the Mercedes on soft tyres, so maybe he will gain some time there. Right, let's see what will happen on the safety car restart, as we do have 17 laps remaining here. And now in fact Kyan has retired from the race, so terrible race for him there, being ruined by us, and unbelievable. As now Pollen has fallen down to order. I don't know what that... Safety car in this lap. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen on the restart here, as Tom has got a good restart there, and Pollen and Beak having to come in. Oh, and the Aston Martin of Jimmy has gone, and that is a very heavy crash for him. And Christo has also gone. It solely is because of contact with TJ, as he stops in the middle of the track there now. But let's go on board with FRL, who's making a fight for second place. What will FRL do here? He's gonna gain some time on RL, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, and Y has to cut the track there. He has to run wide, in fact. But he is going to be very close to FRL. Maybe he will make a move, as we will go to TV pod view. He's just going to be too far back there, but he is on soft tyres, so he should be faster. And Aston Martin coming in for a pit stop there, very nice. What can YPEG do here? He is gonna get a very good exit, but will it be enough? It won't be enough, as we will see the Haas of Eliza trying down the inside of a sneak, and he will get past. Very nice move from him. And the Mercedes now closing in more, and DRS is enabled this lap. Let's go for TV pod view to see, maybe he will get past. No, he won't. Will FRL have DRS on RL is the question here. He's a smart, you know, and he will have DRS for the back straight. Tom not really getting away well, and he is now under pressure from RL as Sneak and Zahas. Oh, and someone's lost the front wing there. Oh, and Elides is running Sneak off the road, and that is terrible racing from Sneak. I mean from Elides, but it's just terrible racing really, and it's really no excuse. Oh, and now they've both gone off the track, and Sneak will get back on the track, but terrible racing from both of them. Honestly, both. There's way better drivers that we can have as a, what is it, 800 member server. There's way better drivers. This is absolutely ridiculous. As now there is a safety car, and White Peg and RL will pit, but absolutely disgraceful. And now we started with 15 cars, but now there is only 8 running here. Absolutely terrible. And now Beak coming into the pits as well. Right, let's see the safety car restart here. As we only have 8 cars running in this race, so absolutely terrible racing from Tier 4. Now, when will Tom go? Will he go early? Will he go late? He'll be on the old and medium tyres, and he will now go. And AlphaTauri is going to get a run on FRL, as FRL getting a bad exit, and now Pulling, in fact. But what can RL do? He's going to try and dive bomb, and it will be enough to get past into second place. And now there is a yellow flag, and oh my god, 5 cars running. This is an absolute disgrace. Oh my word. As now TJ, Eve and YPEG are out. Absolutely horrendous racing. As now we still do have the original top 3, I believe. Tom was definitely on pole, but now YPEG, Eve and TJ are out with a collision. Let's go on to TV pod view here, as let's see what RL can do. FRL following close behind, but RL will be on the new medium tyres. He won't have to make another pit stop. And now Beak will make a pit stop with front wing damage, and that is absolutely terrible of race. But the fight for first place as now FRL is losing time to RL, and now RL will have DRS with newer tyres, but will he be able to get ahead here? He won't have DRS, in fact. Don't mind me, I'm just ranting on Discord. As now RL will get a good slipstream on Tom, but will he be able to do it with ERS and DRS active? He'll try down outside here. Let's see the broadcast, and he will get ahead. RL is now leading this race, but he does have a time penalty of, it will be 3 seconds. And now Tom will come into the pits for some new soft tyres maybe. And now the race looks very boring with only 5 cars running. Tom set in a very fast second sector there. Very nice. Thomas is catching up very quick to the top 3 here. But will it be enough? There is really nothing to commentate here at all. Yeah, might as well just not. Thomas, fastest lap, nothing really to commentate about that. Yeah, nothing really at all to commentate about. I mean, yep, and Aston Martin knows that Alfa Romeo is gone now. They've crashed into the wall and now they are indeed gone. They're just blocking the pit lane really and spinning around, so yeah. Well, 4 cars running now, so, you know, might as well only go for, only running these podiums, so yeah, might as well do that. But Thomas is catching up, of course, but he only has 6 laps, remember, and F4L hasn't pitted yet, and he is starting to lose time on those very worn tires. Will he make it to the end, and will it really matter at all? Oh, and he spins it now. Oh my god. Second place has spun it now, and Tom, will he get past? He's just coming around. he won't get past. No, he will. He will get past, and now maybe FRL will have to pit. It won't really matter at all. And he will pit. That's one position gain for Thomas now, who is on his way for second place. He won't make it for first probably, but you never know what can happen. Let's see the penalties in fact. What penalties does the drivers have? They have 3 seconds and 6 seconds for the top two. So Thomas will definitely get P2s there, but probably not P1. But he was on pole, maybe he can just produce those very good laps as that he did in qualifying and maybe wins a race. But now FRL, at least he is still running, but he isn't gonna get anywhere. Absolutely disgraceful race to commentate, man. Disgraceful. By the way, quite commentator's curse. Literally commentator's curse, man. Commentator's curse, man. Absolutely commentator's curse. I have no idea what happens there with Palin, but he has dropped to third place now. Maybe he has pitted, and he has pitted. Thomas has 6 seconds to gain in 4 laps. How can he do it? Anyway, FRL was the fastest lap there. It won't really mean anything. He might get third place if he's lucky, but probably not. Thomas still gaining by quite a lot now, but only 3 laps left. So there you have it. RL in first place, Thomas in second place, and Palin in third. That is your podium for today's race in Tier 4 Dallas Grand Prix. Dallas, yeah, Dallas. And then FRL rounded it off in 4th place. Those are your points. And FRL also is fastest lap, gaining another point for himself. I don't see why I have to stay now. very funny comment from myself has popped up on chat, and it says, I'm guessing most of the people on this stream are just trying to find when they got taken out, which is very true here. Very, very true. Very, very. Right, if you are heading on the M1 through Luton, there is 5 cars broken down there, and the highway is very slow there. So if you're heading on the M1 in Luton, that's something to be aware about. There is cars broken down on the entrance to Heathrow Airport, so if you're heading to Heathrow Airport, then traffic into Heathrow Airport will be very slow there. So 4 cars broken down there on the M25, so M25, that will be something to look out for. And I use the traffic updates for this race. Also roadworks on the M62 just outside Wakefield there. Lanes 1, 2 and 3 will be closed. Let's see what Thomas is doing on the final lap here. Well, he's not doing very much, I tell you that. But can I oh, and Thomas has got the penalty. Oh no, no, no. And RL will come across the line for the USA Grand Prix race victory in Tier 4 in FCS. He will come across the line, and closely followed is Thomas coming home for P2 there, and then crashing out after the second line. But RL is the Grand Prix victor? No, that's not. Grand Prix winner this race, and it's been a very fun race, and I hope to see you in the next one, so bye bye. Got taken out, which is very true here. Very, very true. Oh! Okay, ciao amigos, bon yesta, bye bye, por favor, vamos, and welcome, you're welcome for this amazing commentary. Don't worry, yes. You're very welcome for this brief commentary, and it's been a privilege, and I hope to see you on the next one, and vamos amigos de esta cara, por favor, the Mapel, bye bye from me, and